you're feeling exhausted, uninspired, and like you hit a wall, burnout is real and it can happen to anyone. In today's video, I am sharing proven strategies on how to deal with burnout and how to come back even stronger as an artistic swimming athlete or a coach. Let's dive in. Hi there, welcome to Synchro Secrets, the go-to place for all things artistic swimming. My name is Agata and I am an artistic swimming coach and a content creator. And if you ever felt drained or like you don't want to go to training anymore or like you had enough of artistic swimming, this is the video that you should watch because I'm going to talk about burnout and ways to overcome it and come back to practicing artistic swimming like you were before. But before I start, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you join my community and you never miss any of my videos. If you feel like you are burned out or you're about to get burned out, make sure you follow the tip number 1 and take a rest. It might sound counterproductive, but I think a few days rest, 2, 3, or even 1 week rest, it would be good for your mental health. And you can do just resting, or you can do other activities that you like, or maybe some new hobby that you always wanted to try, or even hang out with your friends. Just before you follow this tip, make sure that you talk to your coach because they also know what you are struggling with and they also maybe would give you some tips on how to deal with it and they will be informed of what you are going through. Don't come to training. I think this is pretty bad for the team. And for the coaches, please inform at least the coach, talk to them, and make sure that they are okay with you taking a break. Or maybe they have a different approach and different idea for you to try. Tip number 2 would be to redefine your goals, because sometimes we set the goals at the beginning of our career that are no longer something that we want to pursue, or they are not actual anymore. Let's say that you wanted to get a gold medal at some type of competition, but you got injured and you had to skip the sessions for a long time and now you're coming back and kind of trying to push yourself to that moment and you starting to feel burnt out. Maybe it's time to rethink your goal. Maybe it's not time to go for the gold yet. Maybe let's go for bronze and see next year to go from there, right? So maybe let's take a step back, redefine your goals, and let's see what happens then. And I can guarantee that setting high goals, it's very nice and very rewarding when you hit them, but they can also lead to burnout if you don't prioritize your health. So adjust your goals to focus on progress and not perfection, and just enjoy the journey. Take small steps towards your goals. They might not happen straight away or when you planned. They might take a little bit longer, but this will for sure help you into getting, a little bit more relaxed and okay with your goals and not burned out and doing everything because you just have to hit this goal that you actually no longer want to hit. Oh, and by the way, if you have any strategies to beat burnout, make sure you share them in the comments under this video. I'm pretty interested and excited to hear from you and how you deal with situations like this one. And the tip number 3 would be incorporate fun into your training. And I know this might sound like some kind of, oh yeah, everyone says that I should have fun, but it's actually true. Even if you are a high level athlete, make sure you incorporate maybe some choreography flow that you enjoy and just, do choreography for the choreography and creativity and not for the competition. Or maybe incorporate some challenges or some races or some games. Don't have to look like kids playing with noodles or something. You can be creative when it comes to fun as well and see what's fun for you, because it depends on the age, of your level, of the how long you train and so on, how often you train. But having some fun within the sport with your friends is the best way to actually eliminate or at least lessen the burnout that you have from the sport, because it comes from monotony. If you do the same thing over and over and over, it's boring, monotonous, so the burnout might come a little bit quicker to you. And the last tip that I have for you today is focusing on self-care, and that means sleeping enough, taking care about your nutrition, making sure you have proper mental energy and focus, and that you are dealing with your mental stress and also body recovery, like nutrition, as I already mentioned, or foam rolling, or anything you need, even sauna maybe if you don't have training for a few days. Just make sure you rest, okay? And rest doesn't mean just watching Netflix and sitting on the sofa. It means active recovery, like going for a walk, as I mentioned, light stretching, foam rolling, maybe some yoga, meditation, things like this, or even spending time with family and friends. It's also a type of rest. And remember, burnout doesn't mean that you are weak. It's a sign that you are pushing hard, and that's good. But now it's time to rest. Now it's time to focus on the recovery. So make sure you take this advice. And if you are feeling burnt out, try my tips. And maybe you know someone that is struggling with burnout, then make sure that you share this video with them, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more synchro tips.